The daughter-in-law eagerly opened the room the woman had prepared for her, only to find it was a stinky trash room. The woman treated her daughter-in-law this way because she wanted to avenge her biological daughter. 3 days ago, the woman's daughter accidentally caught her husband straying. In a fit of anger, she tragically passed away. Seeing the woman angry, the scheming woman thought that if she could gain her approval, she would easily marry into a wealthy family. So the next day, she begged the woman to approve her relationship with the scumbag. Unaware, the scumbag was just a son-in-law in the woman's house, and the scheming woman mistook the woman for her mother-in-law. Serving her tea and water, the woman realized that the scheming woman had made a mistake, so to take revenge on both of them, the woman pretended to agree to the scheming woman's request, and let her move in. To her surprise, on the first day after moving in, the scheming woman started bossing the maid around, acting like the mistress of the house. She even took the liberty of moving into the room the original wife had lived in. Perhaps because of her guilty conscience, the scheming woman felt uncomfortable seeing the room filled with the original wife's belongings. She ordered the maid to throw everything belonging to the original wife away. At that moment, the woman appeared just in time to stop her. Seeing the woman arrive, the scheming woman immediately claimed that this would be her wedding room, and that keeping the deceased daughter's things would be bad luck. The woman told her she had already arranged another wedding room for her, and took her to see it. But when the scheming woman opened the door, she discovered it was a trash room. The scheming woman immediately protested, but the woman seriously told her, though their family was wealthy enough to rival a country, it came from humble beginnings. She wanted her to sleep in a trash room, to remind her of the hardships of their ancestors, and said if she couldn't bear this little hardship, then she shouldn't even think about marrying in. The scheming woman, realizing the woman's intentions, immediately agreed to stay in the trash room, but little did she know, the woman's trials were just beginning. Next, the woman took out a daughter-in-law assessment form, and demanded the scheming woman complete the chores listed on it, saying that all daughters-in-law must pass an assessment before entering the family. If the scheming woman didn't want to do it, she could leave right now. After all, there were plenty of women who wanted to marry into their family. The scheming woman didn't dare to complain, and immediately started doing the housework. From washing clothes and cooking to cleaning, she took on all the maid's duties. Eventually, she was so exhausted she fell asleep on the toilet, but the woman wouldn't let her rest. She immediately had the maid pour water on the scheming woman to wake her up. The scheming woman was furious, and was about to teach the arrogant maid a lesson, but unexpectedly, the mother-in-law stopped her, and even considered failing her assessment. Leaving the scheming woman caught off guard, she quickly knelt and begged the woman and the maid for forgiveness, hoping for another chance. To her surprise, the woman agreed, and claimed she would reward her with a gift. The scheming woman, overjoyed, looked at the beautiful gift box, thinking it contained a luxury item, but when she opened it, she found a pair of worn-out shoes. Then, wearing the worn-out shoes, the scheming woman followed the woman to the original wife's memorial hall. The scheming woman was deeply reluctant, but the woman immediately told her to kneel, saying the original wife was the legitimate wife of the family, and the scheming woman, as a mistress, had to kneel before the legitimate wife to enter the family. Seeing that the scheming woman hesitated, the woman threatened her with her marriage to the scumbag. The scheming woman quickly gave in, though resentful, knelt